If I find my way home, yeah.
I got to close this.
Oh, crap. I started a program too.
Okay. You ready?
No. Okay.
Coming at you in 3. On this week's episode, we celebrate Scott's birthday. No, he says we celebrated last week. No, I told him we didn't celebrate last week because it was after. And I said, we only talked about that it was coming up. And then I asked him what he did. And he goes, I don't know what I did because we talked about it last show. I said, no, we didn't talk about it last show because it didn't happen yet. So you couldn't tell us what happened if it didn't happen.
That's more or less true, except that he forgot one important thing. Unlike the whole month of August being Steve's birthday, I only take 1 day.
Oh, okay. What else we talk about?
Ooh, a lot of really interesting things. We're doing this segment now about finding foods and trying them out and stuff. And I actually participated in this one. So you got to see that because it was kind of fun.
Yeah. And if we're going to continue this, Scott's going to have to take it over because I'm done.
Damn it. It was starting to get good.
So watch the show and see what we do.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's time to unwind and leave your worries behind. This is a show hosted by a robot and a human. So stick around and enjoy and tell your friends that you've watched a show hosted by a robot. I'm the robot. I'm Steve.
And I'm the human, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions, they were so bad, led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and this wonderfully live Twitch stream, which is better than a dead.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, sans Politico and religion. But first, go down and subscribe. This is one of the last free things you'll be able to do in your life. Just go down, hit that subscribe button, or tell somebody about our show so that we can get more viewers, more listeners, more people to unwind, relax, and you know what, people? I appreciate your feelings and all that, but just lighten up. That's all you got to do. Lighten up. And that's what the show's for. Just get out there so you're not thinking and just being, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's
interesting. These guys are really stupid, but at least they're not assholes like the other stupid people we're stuck dealing with all the time.
Make you feel good about yourself.
Sure.
Smarter than us.
Smarter than the average guys on the show.
I'm smarter than those guys. But we're going to talk about what's going on in the world today, starting with the pictures behind us.
Yes.
So, Scott, tell us about your Easter bonnet there behind you.
Well, wrong time of year for an Easter bonnet. This would be a fall bonnet because we're now coming to fall. Today, we got rain and cool temperatures. It's like, wow. So the grass, I just walked out between my office and the house, which is only about 50 feet. And during that trip, I'm hearing the grass going, thank you. Because it's not, it's still a little brown, but now it's starting to turn green again.
Yeah, but you had all of that. You had all that rain.
I know, but then we had 3 straight weeks of really hot temperatures with no rain and everything turned brown.
Well, what happened today?
Holy shit.
What happened?
The big cold front came through finally.
Well, what happened today? Today is 9/22/2024, September 22nd. What happens on September 22nd? You said it.
That's right. I did. Fall. Yeah. Oh, first day of fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, first.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be. It's the first day of fall. I was thinking
21, 22.
Because, 21, 22. Yeah, because that's when the time changes now.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
So, but anyway.
Okay, so you were talking about your hat.
Yes, well, actually, this is at my chiropractor's office. Once a week, they get fresh flowers delivered. And this was just stunningly beautiful because, we had one of the best years in a long time for the sunflowers. And that one is just beautiful.
So my question for you, does that still have the seeds in it or is it too late for that?
Seeds.
So could they, since it's a one from the florist, could they make sunflower seeds out of it or no?
I would assume so.
Yeah, you're the guy who likes to eat raw bacon. I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, well, I don't eat sunflower seeds. I don't eat pumpkin seeds.
Really?
Really. For some odd
You eat-
reason,
Do you eat
I
any
have
seeds?
trouble with them. Sesame seeds.
When you say you have trouble with them, you have trouble getting
Okay.
them out of the shell? You have trouble
Okay.
pooping them out?
No, it's first of all, like pumpkin seeds, I've cooked them like 3 different ways and they're okay, but it's like they get stuck between my teeth like popcorn kernels, worse than popcorn kernels. It's just terrible.
Really?
Really.
Now,
for
do you eat
for
the
2
whole
days?
thing?
Oh yeah.
So you don't pop them open and just eat the seed?
No.
I can see why, because it's fibrous.
Yes.
The shell's fibrous.
Fiber is good for you, especially when you eat as much stupid processed sugar stuff that I eat.
Like what?
No. Donuts, cookies, cake, bread. Yeah, all the good stuff that I eat.
Oh. Okay.
You know,
Just
it's really kind of funny because up until 150 years ago or whatever, most people ate basically gruel, which is like oatmeal or whatever's, they can make it out of, and bread and cheese. That was their freaking diet, and fish if they were close enough to a place for fish.
Right, but it wasn't processed.
It wasn't processed. It was all fresh.
Yeah, fresh. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much processed, and now they're saying the food is now super processed food.
Well, that's
No, seriously, they call it.
Susie's creamer that she uses for her coffee is super ultra pasteurized to the point that it is good. Are you ready for this?
Forever.
3 months. It's
Forever.
like, wow.
Oh yeah, well, milk, since it is pasteurized,
Yep. Lasts
It's
for
good
about
forever.
2 weeks.
no,
Well, no,
it
it
never
spoils.
goes bad.
Oh, well, yeah, it turns in their cottage cheese.
It changes form, but it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, well, you try to drink it and it's changed form.
Ultra processed foods. Well, you just got to filter it through your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called ultra processed food. Foods that have undergone many processing steps and contain multiple ingredients, often including artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives.
Exactly. And it makes sense because, it's people don't grow their own food. You have to go to the store, and you can't necessarily go to the store every freaking day.
Yeah. So we used to have processed foods. Now all our food is ultra processed,
processed. Yeah.
which is just so weird.
It is,
So-
but that's okay. So, Steve, what's the picture behind you? And don't say, I don't have a female sheep here in my studio.
What?
I said, what's the picture behind you?
And I don't have a
said,
what?
A
In my
female
studio?
sheep. A female sheep, known otherwise as a ewe.
What about me?
Thanks, Steve. Go right ahead. You're a robot. You should know this.
No, all I know is that's from a jazz club that I went to on Thursday night. Christina had a show. That's Christina, the singer.
Hi, Christina.
And it was her first time doing this set.
Okay.
So it just worked up. It was really good. It was really good. She not only sings, but also kind of jokes around and does different, like she's got like a storyline going where
Okay.
she just broke up with her boyfriend, Brian. Well, first she's in love with her boyfriend, Brian. And she shows pictures of him behind there, who it happens to be Leonardo DiCaprio. And then she sings songs about being in love, jazz songs.
Sure.
And then he calls her, or she calls him. He goes, "What, Brian? We should be on a break." And then she sings heartbreak songs,
Right.
right? And then she kind of gets over and flirts with some guys in the audience. I
Okay.
think the sunglasses were just after she was crying, so she didn't do that.
All right.
That's why she had the glasses on. But yeah, it was a great show. So it was fun to get back out. As you notice, I've been out a couple times now. I still can't walk. Still screwing around with the insurance company. Thought I had all the paperwork in. Finally, after the 5th attempt of getting all the paperwork in. And no, we're still missing paperwork. Now they said,
yes.
"Oh, we need this and this now. I don't think I'm ever going to get this cleared through them.
Ah,
They're doing whatever they
so
can.
so you got one of those little scooters you can drive around in now?
I'm going to need one. I'm going to need one. Need a mobility scooter.
Yeah. I could have
Although-
bought you one. I found one that was on sale for $400.
Although if that's covered on my insurance, I'll never get that paid for either.
Yeah,
So-
right.
Got that going for me. So the first subject on our subject board was what happened today, and you guessed that already. That's fall.
Okay.
Fall started today. Then the next one is my sister-in-law was at a golf tournament. Was it a golf tournament or a golf outing? No, she's at a golf outing.
Right.
So a bunch of her friends got together for the weekend, went up to Lake Geneva and went to I should know what golf course she golfed at. She goes, I didn't make the reservations. I go, you didn't go golfing. She just went up there to relax.
Yeah.
But she did say she had lunch at this really cool restaurant that has a bunch of hats on the wall,
Yes.
like older hats and newer hats. And
That
hats
is
on the
correct.
wall. And it's called the Baker House in Lake Geneva. And I said,
Yes.
oh, I'll bet you Scott knows about that place because
You
they do
betcha.
weddings and stuff like that there.
Yes.
So
I have done events there also
you have
as an entertainer. Yes.
for the receptions.
Yeah. Well, we did a couple karaoke shows, a couple DJ shows. We don't do them very often because the place is relatively small. So they don't really need a full size DJ setup because it's a lot of power for a small building.
They said 150 people. Is that because it's outside?
Yes.
And they said Friday nights, the live DJ in the house, Saturdays
Yeah.
from 8 plus ladies drink half price. And DJ Ilya
Yeah. It's their own person.
performs live.
Yeah.
As opposed to just propping up a dead person, I guess.
Exactly.
Weekends and
Which
Bernie's.
would save them money. The problem is somebody still has to do the talk.
Someone still has to do what?
The talking. If you're a DJ, you're at a wedding, you're also an MC.
Oh, you mean the dead person.
Yes, the dead person has trouble doing that.
So I was very interested in the pictures that they posted as part of their webpage. So a ballerina in boots. Very interesting. All right, he's not gonna. They have high tea also.
Yes.
They do a high tea and then a tour of the house. Are these people probably from the high tea, you think?
I would say that would be correct.
Then that's got to be what, a wedding or a bachelorette party?
No, I'm going to go with the wedding with what dresses the girls are wearing.
Okay. And probably back to more high tea there. I found the arrow.
They have other.
There's high
There's
tea.
definitely.
That's got to be a wedding.
Yeah.
They didn't format their pictures the same size. High tea again. See how teapots and
Yep.
little crumpets, I guess. Tea and crumpets.
Yeah. Tea and crumpets.
Or high
Not
tea, I guess the
crumpets.
high tea.
Crumpets are better.
High tea is what most of the pictures when there's a wedding. And that's neither high tea. That's got to probably be the brunch.
Yeah. Garden spritz.
I have no idea. But it says Lake Geneva's #1 location for wedding rehearsals, dinners, and welcome parties. Is that true? Is that their DJ booth? Got to be right.
And it looks like it.
Again, got to be high tea. Look, there's cords tied to the banister there. Why, to block people from going up the stairs, probably.
Either that or to keep that speaker from getting knocked over by the drunk people.
That's not a speaker, dude. That's a ballad at the end of the stairs.
Ah.
Are you looking at the same pictures I am?
Well, it's kind of small on my end.
Well, that's, I've heard that about you. So yeah, interesting place. I don't know how to close this now. So, there we go.
But she didn't know where she went golfing.
Yeah, she didn't know where she went golfing, but it's on the lake. This is the picture I was trying to get to.
Yes,
That's
it's
pretty cool.
definitely on the lake.
So that's kind of cool.
Yep.
But yeah, I told her, I said, yeah, Scott will know that place. But yeah, she didn't know what golf course she went golfing at. She goes, I didn't book it. I go, that's because you didn't go golfing. You were busy,
Yeah.
at the
Because
spa.
if you went there, their name of all the golf places is on everything, right?
Yeah. It's on the scorecard. It's on the golf cart.
So I will
So-
be at Evergreen on Thursday.
Yeah, this is your tournament where
So,
you're where Scott is gonna shoot, ladies and gentlemen. I predict a 67.
That's what I said, right?
I don't know what you said. I'm just saying
I
because
said 67. Yeah.
You lie. Not gonna shoot.
It's
Even if
when
it's being
you
a scramble.
when
you
you're
won't
doing
shoot
a scramble, that's what you usually end up with.
A scramble, he's not gonna be 67.
Okay.
You cheater.
I was actually in one where we had a 61.
Cheater.
Well, we had a ringer.
How many
on our
holes?
team.
How many holes in one did you get to 61?
None. But I'll tell you something. I don't
You had
think
an
he
eagle
had.
every par 5 and birdie every other hole.
Oh my God, he was just absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, he was driving 300 freaking yards. It's
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Cheater.
Which is awesome because I'm the weird guy that if I'm a foot from the cup, I'm going to miss it. If I'm on the fringe 30 feet away, I drain it. It's like,
You're just weird.
So he gets us up there and I was putting it in. It's like the weirdest thing. And we had one guy that was so good with his irons. I mean, he drops them so close to the pin every time.
Cool. Did you go to the Baker house to celebrate your birthday?
No.
Where'd
That
you
was
celebrate
last
your
week,
birthday?
Steve. We
Yeah,
talked
but-
about all this last week.
No. We talked about that your birthday was coming up.
Oh, the day. Yeah, that's right. Because my birthday was on Monday. The show was on
We
Sunday.
did not talk
Okay.
about anything you
You
did.
got me.
We did not talk about anything you did on your birthday because your birthday had not happened yet. So what did
Yeah.
you do?
What did I do, Steve? Do you
I
remember?
don't know. I'm asking you. You
You don't remember what I told you?
ate food.
I ate food. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I ate food.
That's all you can remember.
Then we went grocery shopping. Then we came home. Susie fell asleep watching TV, and I ended up cleaning buses. And then we
You ended
had
up cleaning butts? Whose butt did you clean?
buses. And then I cooked dinner, and
What'd you cook? Food.
yeah, food. What did I make on Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh, I made or Monday. I made the a beef roast,
Ooh.
and
From the pig?
yes. So I can't remember. I didn't do it. I made beef roast with gravy. I made homemade cheesy garlic bread, and I didn't do the corn on the cob because what did I do? I don't remember. Steve, it was 6 days ago.
All right, let me give you something easier. We're
Okay.
old enough that we know our horoscope.
Oh, okay.
So what sign are you?
Confused usually.
What sign are you?
Virgo.
Okay. Now for the tough question. Did you know every zodiac sign has a power color?
I did know that, but I do not recall how it worked.
Well, they assign a color to you, and that's your power color. And,
Yes.
Virgos are grounded and focused on continuous growth. The colors represent stability and supports the carefulness and methodology approaching the virgin takes to life. In nature, one of the colors is the color of growth and strengthens a Virgo lifelong plight towards self-improvement. So what two colors are your power colors? I'll give you a hint again. The first color helps keep you grounded, and the second color is in nature the color of growth.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to say brown and green.
Very good. What a trick.
What's really kind of funny is I was always brought up, the thing about it is Virgos make good entertainers, which makes sense for me. And that my strong color was blue.
No, that's
But
Libra.
obviously Libra.
Libra is blue. So what's my color?
Chartreuse.
No. No. It is not purple. It is not a purple. Purple is
You're not royalty?
Sagittarius. Yeah. Sagittarius is purple.
Must be yellow because you're always too scared to do it.
Close.
Don't say gold.
Yes. That is it. Gold.
Yeah.
The glistening gold empowers a Leo's warm heart and strengths and its positive spirit. Shining with royalty and class, gold has always been the symbol of power and prestige. So it's no wonder Leo, the king of the jungle, is stirred by this expressive hue. Gold gives a Leo attention it wants and supports its generous nature, warm, optimistic outlook on life.
Yeah, that sounds just like you.
Yeah. Who else should we do? Don't care.
Peggy.
Okay, what sign is Peggy?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea?
I don't. It's not like, hey, Peggy, let's go out on a date. What's your sign? It never happened. Although, honestly, when we were in our dating ages, that was actually a question that was pretty normal. At least for me. What's your sign? That was very popular in the 70s and 80s. Actually, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And then it sort of fell by the wayside. Which is now called sideways, by the way.
So it's the transition between Pisces and Aries. So she's a fish.
Okay, I made my fish mouth for you.
Okay. So what do you think her color is?
Well, probably
turquoise.
Brings
Brings about healing and renewal and connects Pisces with its subconscious. It is the color of life, represents renewal and inspiration, encouraging the healing and rejuvenation energies that Pisces are known for.
See, now what's funny is 'cause that would be green again.
That is green, pale green.
Yeah.
It is pale green. Light
And
green.
healing is always noted by white.
Light green. Now, white belongs to Cancer. Ooh, it's the dark side. Is that an
It
important
is.
text?
It kind of is. I'm just double checking to make sure it's not important that I have to actually do something.
Oh. Do you have to do something?
No. It was my renter, but sometimes shit happens and they text me, and that's not what this is. This is she's sending me something for me to watch.
Well, you sent her something to watch back.
I will.
Text her our link right now and say, watch this instead.
Mm.
And then let's put her link on the air.
Okay.
You know, do that? No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
So this is the end of state fair season.
Yes, it is.
So do you want to know what they decided were the 10 weirdest foods this year for taint fairs? For state
Okay.
fairs?
Now, you want my honest answer?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. If you were at the Arizona State Fair, what do you think the strangest food would be at Arizona State Fair?
Seafood.
No. Deep fried scorpions.
Why would I think that would be weird? That would be normal.
You would like a deep fried scorpion?
I personally would not like one. However, I would see that as being probably one of the normal things there.
You could have it plain or dipped in chocolate.
What? Not like a churro?
What do you think the weird thing from the Kansas State Fair was?
Ooh, Kansas. And it would have to be weird. So what do they have that's weird in Kansas?
How about Bob's Pickle Pops?
Hmm.
That's right. They're not deep fried, but pickle pops are just odd enough to entice people to hand over a few dollars, give them a try. They are essentially pickled flavored popsicles. They're more like a pickle flavored icy. You know those icy sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking no.
Yeah. Susie would eat it.
Utah, deep fried jello.
Oh, see, now I was gonna say,
There's a lot of deep fried stuff because there's deep fried beer, there's deep
of
fried
course,
butter,
right?
but yeah,
See, I was gonna say a deep fried, salted caramel.
deep fried jello. Oh, seems just
That is definitely weird.
that's weird. All right, so Alaska State Fair, get a lot of weird stuff there, but their weird food is reindeer hot dogs.
Okay. Yeah.
Reindeer are far more common than cows and pigs in the Alaska climate.
Duh.
So therefore, they make reindeer hot dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve. Bring that up.
That's public knowledge. That has nothing to do with
There's
politics.
no opinion, right? It's just
take a look, man. It's all over on the song.
Yeah.
It's a song.
So,
Mississippi. I did not know Krispy Kreme was so popular in Mississippi.
it came from the South.
But
Very
it's
big down there. Yeah.
Krispy Kreme hamburger.
I heard about that. Yes.
They use the Krispy Kreme donut as the bun.
Correct.
And then this doesn't seem so weird at all in Minnesota. Comet corn. It's caramel corn that is dipped in liquid nitrogen.
Okay.
So when you take a bite, you go and you breathe out. It's like the comet's in your mouth, and then
Got it. Okay.
because it's frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, this one you should know. Wisconsin State Fair. What's the weird food there?
What do they have weird here? Because it was on the TV. The biggest thing they do is they do like thousands of cream puffs, but that's not weird. That's normal.
Yep, that's not weird.
But they had something
It's a deep fried one. What do you think it was deep fried? Not Oreos.
Was this one where they did the
S'mores.
Butterfinger?
No, deep fried s'mores.
S'mores. Yeah, okay.
Not really. That's not okay. Not really. But Texas deep fried something even worse than that.
Okay. Let's rattlesnake.
If you were part of the Wrigley family, you'd go, why are you doing that?
Deep fried bubblegum?
Yes. Deep fried bubblegum is actually marshmallow extract dipped in bubblegum flavored batter.
Okay.
So it's not really deep fried bubblegum. But again, state fairs love deep frying stuff. So Oklahoma State Fair, if you do this one, it'll keep you awake very long time.
Ooh. Let's see. They deep fried iced coffee?
Yeah. But it's not really coffee again.
Of course.
Coffee infused donut balls.
Okay.
And then funnel cake ale. It's just beer. Instead of water for your funnel cakes, you use beer.
Sure.
So, oh well.
People are going to try it.
Yeah, so weird food.
The thing is, it doesn't have to really be good. It just has to be odd enough for people to buy it to try it.
You want to hear some of the runner-ups?
Sure.
Let's see. Let's add pictures. Deep fried spaghetti and meatballs.
Okay.
A peanut butter cheeseburger. Now, this was at the Wisconsin State Fair. And you know how much I like peanut butter. Oh,
yes.
no, peanut butter and jelly cheeseburger.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try it. I was thinking this could be a food I could try, and guess what? Not gonna try it.
Okay.
I am not gonna try it. I mean, in the first
Okay.
place, let me show you this. Let me go.
I think I might try it.
No, no. I mean, you're close enough. You could, but
Let's see what this looks
how to
like.
replay this?
Okay, that's okay. There's the
I don't know
burger.
how to replay. No, that's not it. I don't know how to replay it.
PB&J no bake cheesecake.
Yeah, that's not it though. I'm looking for the. Where is the? Wait, what?
Deep
Stop.
fried butter.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Stop.
Stop!
There's
stop,
Krispy
stop.
Kreme burger
There it
you
is.
talked about.
There it is.
There we go.
All right. Look at that.
Okay.
No. No. Just no. I mean, it's got bacon in it too. Like, and I'm like, no, I didn't like the bacon with the peanut butter. No.
Right. Exactly.
Peanut butter and jelly bacon cheeseburger. No.
No. Just say no, Steve.
See? Krispy Kreme burger. Those do not look like Krispy Kreme burgers.
No.
There you go. Deep fried butter.
Yeah, we've had that at our fair too.
Why? These are
Supposed to be
honorable.
really good. I couldn't do it.
How about a hot beef sundae?
No.
You did a beef brisket. You just put some ice cream on top of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's just some of the weird stuff that's out there. But
You
I
said
did
but.
find twice. I did find some fall foods
Me
that
too.
I'm going to try, and I think I'm going to like these. I hope.
Ooh, pumpkin pie, milk chocolate M&Ms. Okay. And the Ghouls blend. Okay.
I don't know what makes it the Ghouls blend unless it's just the colors.
Probably.
So I think those are just regular M&Ms
More than likely.
with the colors. So, all right, let's start with the pumpkin pie. And what's the first thing we check, Scott?
We first check out to make sure that it doesn't smell bad.
Right. Okay, smells chocolatey, which is good. That's a good
Yep.
thing. I remember these are just plain chocolate,
Okay.
right? So smells just chocolatey.
Okay. That's a
Milk
good sign for
chocolate
you.
pumpkin pie, artificial flavor. Ooh, they're bigger than regular M&Ms. I don't know if you can tell that.
Okay. They kind of look like the size of an M&M peanut.
Yeah, those are bigger.
Okay. His eyeballs aren't going. "Oh,
They have a very light taste to them.
yeah." Okay.
I have a bunch in my mouth trying to get flavor here going.
Unusual taste. Like,
Don't have a smell. Like there's no smell. There's no smell.
That's not actually true because if there is no smell, you wouldn't taste anything.
I'm not tasting anything.
Maybe your
It
sinuses
feels-
are too.
It feels creamy like chocolate. I hear the crunch of the candy shell.
Maybe your sinuses are still too plugged up.
They
Could
taste. They don't even taste like M&Ms.
Oh, weird.
They have like no taste. That's weird.
Uh-huh. I'm going to say, yep, weird.
I have no taste. Okay. So can I like it or not like it? I think I have. They only have like 3 colors. Looks like. It looks like
I was going to say brown, orange, yellow,
cream.
Green?
That's it.
cream.
Cream colored, orange colored, brown colored.
It'd be neat if the cream colored ones were white chocolate flavored. I definitely eat those.
Just regular chocolate.
Okay.
Huh. Weird. Like no flavor.
Okay. Are you going to open the other bag too?
Yeah. I think those are just regular peanut M&Ms.
Yep. I'm going to agree. Okay. So get your other one. Now, this is supposed to be the Ghouls one, right?
The Ghouls blend. But these are
First
peanut
one was supposed to be pumpkin pie, wasn't it?
pumpkin pie, yeah. And
Didn't
I'm
taste
not
like
getting
pumpkin
any,
pie.
I'm not getting any pumpkin pie out of it at all. Just pick up the plain ones. That's why I didn't get the plain ones of the Ghouls blend. They have a plain one of the Ghouls blend too.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh God. Yeah, I only see orange in here as the additional color. It's supposed to, yeah. So you got purple and green. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
No, your hand's too low.
How do I show this? I'll just go like this.
Yep, there you go. Although the mostly look blue and green, not purple. But now these are supposed to be just the Ghouls one, no specific flavor.
Peanut M&Ms. So these are regular peanut M&Ms.
Yep. They're just in a Halloween bag.
Purple, orange, and green.
Okay.
And these taste better. Chocolate tastes better. So I knew I'd finally find some food, some fall food on the first day of fall
Okay.
that I would actually like.
Well, I have one too.
You have one what?
Fall food. I have
You have a bag of boners?
Yeah. Just a bag of
You have a bag of
bones.
boners?
See, bag of bones.
Boners.
They got skulls and hands and bones. And these are supposed
Cheetos.
to be
Cinnamon sugar.
cinnamon sugar. Doesn't that sound nummy?
What's the shape in front of the word B on bag?
Chest, rib cage. All right, let me just open it up and do one piece at a time.
Where do you
That'll
find
make more
those?
sense. Okay, it's at the
Where'd you
grocery
find
store.
those?
At the regular grocery store. See, it's a rib cage, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so
And
these
then-
are Cheetos, though.
Yes, these are Cheetos, but these are
But they're
cinnamon
not
sugar
Cheeto
chips.
flavored, right? They're cinnamon flavored.
Correct. Here's a hand, right? So you're drinking, so you couldn't say anything.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
another
hand.
hand. So
Well,
I'm
try
trying to
one.
get
What's the
I
smell?
will. And here's the bone.
What's the smell? Yeah, that's a boner. That looks like balls.
Cinnamon sugar.
They're like balls in the dick. That's what it looks like. Eat the dick. Did you eat the bone?
I ate the bone.
Yeah. God ate the bone.
Not as cinnamon sugary as I would have expected, but this one is rib cage, and it looks like there's more cinnamon sugar on it. So let's try that. Definitely more cinnamon sugar on this one.
So is it? Do you think that's what a Cheeto is like when they don't put the cheese stuff on it?
Yes,
Really?
there's no cheese on this at all.
Well, I know there's no cheese on it, but that doesn't look like a Cheeto. It looks more like a. It's not a pork rind, but it kind of looks like a pork rind.
It does look similar, right? Except obviously these are zombie shapes, right? They're good. So
There goes your diabetes.
here's the thing.
Well, I can't hear you. You have a bone in your mouth.
Yeah. My favorite chip type snack is Cheetos Paws. Paws.
Cheetos Paws? They make
Yes.
Cheetos Paws?
They did, then they stopped making them, then they brought them back, and now I can't get them again. Basically, what they are is Cheetos Puffs. The difference is because of the shape, it goes back to that.
Well, they have
Like-
different types here. They've got cheddar and they've got.
Yes, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now, but the paws have been out of the market for about 6 months now. But that's the paws. Yes, there's the bag right there. Take a look at the shape of them. Yes.
Not kind.
Click
They're
on
this
that.
kind.
See if you can get the first one to open up to a bigger picture.
This one.
Yes. Okay.
I was looking down at
See-
the bag of bones down here because it looks like they're.
Yes, I'm sure they use the same machine to make these, but those paws, because of the holes, you get more cheese versus the crunch material. So it's like with my double cheeseburger versus singles at White Castle's. It's a better meat
Better
to bun
mix.
ratio. So I want them to bring them back, but I think they're
So
doing
did Target,
these.
Did Target name it that, or is that really what they call them? Cheetos Sweetos? Does that say that on the bag, or did Target just put that in?
I didn't see it. Where is that?
Well, on my screen where I'm sharing at Target where they're selling it, they go Cheetos Sweetos bag of
Oh,
bones.
I see it now.
But then they
Cheetos
got a bag of bones with the white cheddar cheese.
Yes,
Also-
I ate those too. Those were really good, but we finished that bag before the show, so I couldn't eat
Oh,
those before
really?
the show. Yes,
Really?
they were really good.
Wow.
So I bought one of each bag, and I wanted Susie to share because she likes, the cheesy ones. And as a
Wow.
result, it didn't make it to the show. I see nothing
Nice.
on here that says anything about Sweetos.
They got pizza, Cheetos pizza, pause. There's a bag of bones flaming hot.
All right.
They got flaming hot
Zombie
bag of
survival
bones.
tip number 2. Zombies have snack attacks, so make sure you have these on hand. See, they know how to advertise.
Cheetos paws pallets.
Yeah.
Patted?
Patties.
Pat-
Patties.
patties?
Cheetos paws patties. Weird.
Yeah, they had some really weird 01613. Oh, that's got to be a foreign language.
Yeah.
You got a lot of these Cheetos paws things out.
Cool, huh?
But you say you can't get them anymore.
No. So,
Huh.
anyway, when these came out, I had to pay full price for them, which kind of sucked, but it was worth it for the show. So,
They didn't make it to the show though.
well, one bag didn't.
That's
Yeah.
the funnier part.
Yeah. So,
We-
anyway, what was
That's why
that?
that's why I put mine in a bag and we don't eat it till after the show.
For some odd reason, you're breaking. I don't know if it's you or it's my earbuds. You kept breaking up like a
Oh. Like a robot. I am a
kind
robot.
of heard like every third word,
Bummers.
but now you're coming in clear. So,
Am I coming in clear?
yeah. So now we're a little late, but
Coming in clear? We're not a little late.
we're a little late.
It's time for the halftime show.
The halftime show.
Did you watch any football today?
No, we watched a movie.
No football? Nothing? Not even on the radio? while you're
No
driving?
football. No football.
Yeah, you can't live in Wisconsin. You're not a Green Bay Packer fan.
Yeah. So, anywho's.
So you do know what's happening since it's fall now, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
What's happening?
All the TV shows are coming back. Yay! And all the new
What's-
ones are starting. Yay!
What show are you looking forward to?
The new Matlock is fun.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yes. Well, they did a preview of it last spring or, end of winter.
A show or just a commercial?
Yeah, the show.
Oh,
They
really?
did it like a 3 or 4 part thing
Episode?
to get. Yeah, it was
Oh,
really
I didn't
good.
see that.
It's a female Matlock, and it's kind of funny because she even brings up that she's a female Matlock. It's like just like the guy from
What's her name?
TV. It's hilarious.
You know she's retiring after this?
Yeah,
She said that. She goes, after this is over, I'm retiring. This is going to be my
Yep.
last acting gig.
she did. She was so intrigued by the concept of the show. She was already retired. She came out of retirement to do this. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, when your favorite TV shows.
So what's Kathy Bates' name? So you said she multiple times, but what's her name?
You mean Kathy Bates' name?
Yeah, what's her name?
in the show or in real life?
In real life.
Well, actually, Kathy Bates is probably her stage name. So I don't know what her real name is.
Well, so
If
there you
it's
go.
Kathy, it might be Kathy Bates because that's a pretty good name.
Kept saying she. I didn't think you know who it was.
Yes, no. So she's
didn't know
been
who
in
she
a
was?
lot of. No, she's been in a lot of funny movies too, and a lot of weird movies.
Misery was not a funny movie.
That's why I said weird. That's
Misery made it hard for people to get dates for a while.
yeah. And wasn't she the one that kidnapped a writer or whatever and broke his legs or whatever to keep him there to write
You know
a
what?
book for
You know
her
what
or
a good
something?
name for that movie would be called?
Misery, is that the one?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, so I'm not into that kind of stuff.
That would be so awesome if they named it Misery too.
Misery. So, but yeah, all right. But anyway, go ahead and introduce me so I can do it.
Okay, Funguy The Entertainer. Tell us about your favorite TV shows and your positivity message. Take it away.
When your favorite TV shows finally come back for the new season, you only have to choose between popcorn and ice cream.
And pause.
Yeah, that's true. That's what we did. We were watching TV and they just went away.
You're gonna get some cheddar cheese.
And it was
pause,
white cheddar
apparently.
too. That was so good.
Apparently, yeah. You're gonna be cranking on those.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Was it?
Yeah. So I don't like paying full price for stuff because I'm getting to the point where Susie wants to retire. And once we retire, income level goes away.
It's a little late to start a budget.
Yeah. No, it's not.
You should have started one already.
I have a friend of mine that started his budget 2 days before he retired, and he did quite all right.
You must have money put away already then.
Well, we're not going to go there.
Yeah,
Dude.
exactly. Okay. So speaking of TV shows, we watch British TV, right? We watch the BBC shows and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Well, they've had articles out there on what foreign countries see in American movies.
Okay.
And they go, do all Americans do that?
Oh, there was a movie with Jackie Chan and I don't think that was the Chris Rock one, but it was somebody where the taxi driver said, you Americans, you just shoot everybody. And then there's a scene where he shoots a guy and said, no, I know why you do it.
That couldn't be called. They should name that movie Hollywood Nights.
I don't think it was Hollywood Nights. It doesn't sound right. But it was funny. Because it was like the guy was... I don't remember. I just remember that scene because it was really funny.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. It was one of the Rush Hours? Okay,
Rush
that
Hour.
makes sense.
They should call it Rush Hour.
Okay. It was funny.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what that means? You went too long. And they're turning off your power.
No, doing just weird stuff again. I can't find that. Yeah. All right, so that was one of the things.
Okay. What else you got?
School dances. Do Americans really have school dances? Or have they made it for TV? So, yes, we have school dances. However, there are no choreographed dance things going on.
No. Not necessarily true, just not regularly.
So, yes, there are school dances, but there are not. Yes.
Yes. Yes, it's true.
It's true. It's true.
So, across the pond,
Yes.
you know what they think is sacrilege that we do in movies? Heat up water in microwaves. They
Yeah.
have teapots.
Yes, they do. Everybody has a teapot.
And
And they have little
another
spouts.
thing, especially Eastern cultures.
Okay.
Why don't Americans ever take their shoes off when they go in somebody's house?
Yeah,
Right?
that's correct.
I don't know where this guy is from, but he wants to know, why do Americans really eat all that meatloaf? Which is true, because if you go to any family diner, you can get meatloaf.
Not every, but most, yeah.
Name a family diner that's worth its weight in gold that doesn't have meatloaf on the recipe on the menu.
The place that we go to every Sunday is so popular. Sometimes the wait is an hour and a half to get in, and they do not have.
And it's a family diner.
It certainly is.
They have chicken fried steak, and they have
Yep.
breaded pork tenderloin,
biscuits and gravy, and yeah,
Well,
they have
sounds like
breakfast with.
stuff. That's breakfast. Meatloaf is not a breakfast place.
Well, they do breakfast and
doesn't
lunch. Is
count.
what they do.
They also would like to know: do we really eat ice cream right out of the tub?
Of
Because you always see
course,
when a girl breaks up, she's just get the spoon.
that's right.
Then put it in a bowl. I didn't think that was so weird because I'm like, really? That's something that
That's
I
pretty
was
normal.
surprised they don't do that in other places.
That's right. What else they got?
Why do Americans always get a box of crap when they get fired from their jobs when they're walking out? But you didn't
Well,
notice that, right? When everybody gets fired, they're always sitting there with a box of their stuff off their desk.
Well, yeah, it's the personal effects. You got to take it with you.
Nah. I don't know what country that's from, though, because it doesn't say what country they're from on these. It's kind of funny. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Do Americans actually do those projects assignments like we see on TV shows and films, like the fake babies and getting married to each other and stuff like that?
Yep.
Here's your fake baby.
As a matter of fact, in this area, they have a class in high school where they have to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. So, yeah, we do.
Okay.
Let's see. What are some other interesting ones here?
I don't know because I can't see the list because I didn't click on it. I so bad. What else you got, Steve?
The way they call their son.
Son.
I guess this guy's from Kingdom, so that's got to be.
Could be the Wild Kingdom.
Do Americans really call their son, or is that just something TV? It's so weird to me. I guess we're the only place where we call our son. What do you call your son?
I ain't got one, so
Unknown.
unknown. Yeah. Hey, unknown.
Not that I know.
Come
of.
on over here.
And
I
I
need you
thought
to do
this-
something for me.
And I thought this was bigger. So again, I don't know what country this is from. Do Americans have bread rolls with every meal?
No, but they're very
They're
delicious.
called dinner rolls.
Yeah.
Now, I this one I don't understand at all. I mean, yes, I understand that no other country has these, but do Americans actually have cheerleaders, or is that just for TV? Yeah, we have cheerleaders. We have cheerleaders in school, cheer squads, all that weird stuff.
Other countries have them. I've seen them. There's actually a huge cheerleading competition. They come from all over the world.
Well, it's apparently wherever this person's from, they don't have cheerleaders, and it's weird because you don't have cheerleaders at like soccer matches.
Okay.
You've got the faithfuls in the end zones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's enough of them.
Okay.
Just weird.
Sure. What else we got?
I don't know. What else do we have?
I see something about Star Trek. Oh, no, that's next week. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never
that's next
mind.
week.
I
I mean, I
moved
can pull it
everything.
up. I can pull it forward if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to do that one because I want to hear
Okay. Stay tuned next week.
it. Dork. All right. Let's see. What else do we have?
Let's
up
talk
to
about those famous experiment. The longest running experiment, according to the Guinness World Record.
do?
This is the
Okay.
longest running laboratory experiment.
Interesting.
How long do you think the longest running experiment is going on
3.17 miles.
in time?
You didn't specify that. You just said long. That's a length, you know. All right. Let's see. Since they're doing this, and this is supposed to be in a college,
Yeah, I don't know what the total thing is on here, but the experiment started in 1927. So do the math, Scott.
okay, it is 103 years.
Really? This is only 24, And it started in 27.
27.
And it's 100
years. Oh, I'm backwards. I'm going backwards. Sorry. 97 years.
Hey, Scott, if I give you $90, will you give me 103? Why, sure, Steve. Here's your change. Hey, I'm going to give you another $97. Would you give me 103 again?
Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it?
So you know what pitch is?
It's the stuff that you're not supposed to rub on your baseball bats.
Black tar, yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
At room temperature, pitch feels solid, even brittle, and can even be shattered with a hammer. But in fact, at room temperature, the substance, which is 100 billion with a B, times more viscous than water, is actually fluid. So in 1927, this person at Thomas Parnell, the first professor of physics, created an experiment. And this is at the University of Queensland in Australia.
Cool.
And to this day, the experiment is still going on. And they actually have a live camera that you can watch the pitch drip out.
The pitch drop experiment.
So there's the pitch in the thing, and it's coming down the funnel, and it drops in his beaker. Here's the first beaker that filled up since the beginning of time. I don't know if it's the first beaker, if there's another beaker there or not. But this is live on camera. You see the second hand going by.
Yes.
This is live. You can log into it, the live stream of the experiment. People are still watching this. And if you're lucky, you can actually see the pitch drop. It says here that to date, only 9 drops have fallen in our famous pitch drop experiment. The first pitch took slow. It took 8 years for the first drop to fall, and more than 40 years for another 5 to follow. Now, 87 years after the funnel, only 9 drops have fallen. The last drop fell April 2014. We expect the next one to be to fall sometime in the 2020s. So if you watch this for the next few years, wrong button. I can't get there.
You might just happen to catch it when it happens.
I'll get back to the live. You might see that fall.
Right.
So let's just sit here and watch. And
See, what's really kind of funny, while we're sitting here watch, I'll give you a little bit of trivia. Did you know
for the pitch to fall?
Well, yeah, but I can talk while you're watching because you don't need to hear it fall. You have to watch it fall.
Watching for the pitch to fall.
Did you know that glass is also considered liquid?
No, I did not know that.
Yep. Some of the early glass made, obviously they've hardened it more so it takes.
I saw it move.
So,
no, I was wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. So it was some of the early glass from the 17 and 1800s. If you look at the windows now, you can see that the glass has dripped on the inside. There's little wavy lines as it drips. Same concept. I read about that a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty fascinating.
No, glass is not liquid. It is considered a solid, specifically an amorphous solid, which means it lacks the ordered crystal structure of a typical solid, but is still rigid enough to be classified as a solid, not a liquid.
Right.
So it is classified as a solid, not a liquid.
Yeah. Fine. But it still moves as a solid.
If you heat it up.
Oh, well.
I remember the reason that glass ran on the inside is because the panes trapped the air between there and the air superheated, therefore actually melting the glass.
Yeah, but these are single pane piece sheets of glass from the old days. The old days, they did not have dual panes back then.
A state somewhere between those two states of matter. And yet, glass liquid-like properties are not enough to explain the thicker bottomed windows because glass atoms move too slowly for the change to be visible. Fact or fiction? Glass is a supercooled liquid. Glass, however, is neither liquid super cool or otherwise, nor solid. It's an anamorphous solid.
Anamorphous. That is an important word. It owned you a quota. A quota.
So is that going to be our word of the week?
Well, technically, we have time for one more story.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Anamorphous is our word of the week.
What?
Anamorphous is without a clearly defined shape or form.
Okay. We'll save
Lacking
my
a
word of the
clear
week for next
structure
week.
or focus. All right. Thank you for watching.
If you, sure, why not? If you thought show's not,
We're not ending it.
we're not.
Okay,
Steve's
do you
just
want
being
to?
dork boy. No, I mean,
You want
I'm
it?
doing
You can edit
great.
if you want.
Yeah, no. So what else do we got? What else do we got? I don't want to know
Okay.
about that this week.
You need to. Okay.
Okay. Okay, what?
Uh,
I'm okay. You're okay.
This is in Iceland.
Okay.
They are saving a species of animal by throwing it off a cliff.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Mm.
People in Iceland are collecting baby puffins in the streets and throwing them off a cliff.
Yeah, because if they're on the street, they get run over and get smoosticated.
If you throw them off a cliff,
Don't puffins fly?
not baby ones, traditionally baby puffins being tossed off a cliff has been going on for decades, and thousands of puffins have been rescued this way.
See? It's good for them.
Apparently, they're not strong enough to get the wind under their wings from land, but if you throw them off a cliff, they have enough time to get strong enough to. So this is a tradition. Look at these kids.
Aren't they cool
She
looking?
She looks very happy to be holding that puffin,
Sure.
doesn't she?
And the part that's really interesting is the birds are not like goobers. If I was holding goobers like that, what would he be doing right now, Steve?
Cute little birds come crashing down each year on the streets of your residential homes, being misled by the bright city lights, which remind them of the moon. Baby puffins, better known as pufflings, are often seen wilding down the streets, stuck in small cracks, or lost in neighborhood gardens. Therefore, it is commonplace to see a group of kids, adults, and families wandering the street collecting puffins into cardboard boxes. The puffin's wings are too weak to take off again, so they end up stranded on the island. But when they throw them off the cliff, they can gain wing and continue their flight.
There you go.
So you could save an animal by throwing it off a cliff.
Sounds like a good idea.
So weird. Whoa.
I know a few animals I like to throw off of a cliff.
Whoa. Whoa. It got dark here. The sun's going down.
Oh, when the sun goes down.
Crazy, though, don't you think?
It is.
Save
It
it-
really
save
is.
it
But
by
that's
throwing-
okay because, it's nice that people pay attention and they do the right thing.
All right. So this next thing happened here in Vegas.
Okay?
And I did not know about it, or I would have went to it. And I cannot believe that this was not publicized.
Okay.
So this is pretty cool. And I guess I won't turn the sound on because it's probably going to copyright us.
Yeah.
Makes us
Kind of cooler with the sound. But apparently, this is becoming more and more of a thing. So these are cyber trucks,
Right.
and this company put together 23 of them and programmed to do this. And in addition to programming the lights, you can actually program the front, which is the front trunk, to open and
Okay.
close. So you can see how they opened and closed. This was on a parking garage. And it would have to be behind Treasure Island because you're looking, or actually on the, because it's got to be, it could be the Mirage's parking lot. They're right next to each other. But this is the top level. I would say it's closer to the Mirage parking garage, which they must have done because it's closed and you can't get in there because they're tearing
Right.
it down and building the Hard Rock. Well, they're not tearing it completely down. So, because you're looking across Las Vegas Boulevard there.
It's a partial demolition, Steve. Partial demolition.
Yeah. Kind of crazy though, huh?
It is. But, you know, it's, I still have not had the,
Kind of cool. They
I
roll the
still have
trucks up.
not been able to see a live drone show, but I have seen videos of them, and it is impressive what you can do with computers.
Yeah, it's to do fireworks. It's a little safer.
Yep.
This drone's cool. I like the one that they're showing in the center shot. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yes, I did.
The person has their shoes in there. So I can get it and freeze it there.
Ooh, too right.
You kind of see the shoes in there. My pause game sucks. With their shoes and stuff like that. They couldn't clean the shoes and stuff out of there for the show. And it's the one right in the center. Oh,
Yeah.
I was these.
Maybe that's why it's there, Steve. Maybe they wanted people to notice that.
No, I don't think so.
You never know.
So
So,
kind of cool.
okay.
Light
Cool
shows.
beans.
They have a Tesla light shows and all kinds of weird stuff like that. Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got time for one last thing.
You want to do the word of the week, or do you want to do the last?
We'll do the word of the week.
Okay, so let me get rid of these then. Ready? What I would like to know from you
Sure.
is, why is the word of the week creepiness?
It's not.
What did you write?
The word is creepiness. Creepiness is a noun that means the quality of being strange or unnatural and causing an unpleasant feeling of fear or unease.
Okay, what
See,
did
that's
you
why
write
it's
then?
that way.
You wrote creepiness.
The way you read it, that's what it is. You heard how I said it.
Yeah, but you're supposed to read what you write.
No.
Could have put creepiness, a noun. That means so who gets okay? So do you know that there's a difference between creepiness and fear psychologically?
Yes.
So fear triggers fight or flight reflexes.
Right.
Creepiness triggers
Icky.
fight or flight, but it's
Yeah.
different in our mind.
Yes.
So do you know what the difference is?
Well, like I said, it's creepier.
No.
It's an icky feeling you get that, oh, versus,
That is exactly right. It is a feeling.
Yes.
So if you are standing on the road and a giant black bear comes charging at you,
That's
you are
fear.
looking at the fear.
Sudden, sure death in front of you.
But if you're sitting in a campfire and all of a sudden you hear twigs breaking in the background and the wind starts to rustle and you hear, that's creepiness.
Yes.
So it is your mind telling you you're in danger.
Yeah. Not
Isn't that
your-
weird?
Yes, it is, but it's understandable.
Did you know that word was actually invented by Charles Dickens?
Ooh, I did not.
Not
you know what's really cool?
creepiness, but creepy. Creepy was not part of
Creepy.
our language until Charles Dickens used it in, I don't know when he used it. I'd have to look that up.
Well,
But-
it was a finite amount of time because it's only on the earth for a finite amount of time.
What was on the earth for a finite amount of time?
Charles Dickens. So that's how you know when it was during a finite amount of time. It wasn't 500 years ago. He wasn't here 500 years ago.
When was it? When was it? Now I can't find it. Of course, I will be able to find it when I'm searching for it.
Of course not, because if you were
It's just one
able
of
to
those things
find,
that I know, though.
yeah, that's okay.
Creepy.
I did not force you to prove that you knew a word.
Creepy. What
I'm
is
just
it?
not like that, Steve.
I don't have the origin. the science on. I think it's under. I think it's in here.
You know what's really creepy?
19th
Steve?
century. You know what the 19th century was?
The 1800s.
Charles Dickens, who gave English language in a few words, is credited with the first use of the phrase in his 1849 novel, David Copperfield.
How cool is that?
That is where the word started. Creepy. And from there, you got creepiness.
Yep.
But before that, that wasn't a word.
Nope.
But yeah, so it's not the impending threat of seeing something going, ooh, gotta go. It's, this doesn't feel right. Subtle difference giving you the same response. Kind of cool if you think about it.
It is. Thank you, Steve.
No, thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show's not a bad life decision,
Then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. Go ahead, click the subscribe button of wherever you're watching, whether it's Twitch or YouTube or whatever you're doing. Please, 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 please pass our show on to other people. And we hope you have an awesome fall and don't get hurt. I want you to live every day, not fall, but live. And we'll see you on the next show.
be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a
Hey, and don't you still amaze me?